The garrison consists of 50 men and women, 20 archers, 20 men-at-arms, and 10 gate guards. We have 10 heavy sergeants inside the keep for internal security, all under Captain Grimbold. Affirmative, Guardian.
If they do have any ulterior motives that would endanger you, Rigmor, with the Guardian beside you, they would be forced to think again. With you escorting Rigmor to the signing, we are sending a very clear message. Your reputation goes before you. I would wager your arrival has not gone unnoticed as we speak. If they had any designs on removing a true pretender from the scene, would it now be worth the inconvenience?
If they did, it would be because of their paranoia. It would indeed be prudent of them to remove her. We would find where they sent her, prepare for a siege because any rescue attempt would be illegal, and Bruma County would become outlawed.
It may be this document signing is real, but there are no suspicious activities behind it. Then that would mean you simply sign the decree, attend the coronation, and return home. At least, if that were the case, we have also made it apparent we are a force to be reckoned with. However, my mistress has warned me to be careful, but there may be dark undertones. She can sense ripples in the void. Boethiah has become rather fond of you, Rigmor. For whatever reason known only to her, your well-being has become her priority.
By the gods.
The Guardian and I have also discussed the true identity of Cepheus's wife, Morag. But there is evidence to suggest she, for whatever reason, or both of them, were complicit in the disappearance of the lost children that happened over a 10-year period. It all fits in. Cepheus' rise from the bandit ranks to usurp the imperial throne, even possibly that Morag Cepheus owes her youth and beauty to the lost children brought to the table.
How would she do that?
We simply don't know. But I aim to find out. All the high nobles from their counties and their entourage, bodyguards, etc.
It's protocol. If there's one thing the new dynasty adheres to, it's protocol. In fact, we just received word most will be arriving shortly, in the next few days. You would sign the decree and be expected to stay at the Imperial Palace for the coronation the next day. There will be entertainment laid on, and you would be required to attend. You won't be expected to, and you'll have adjoining rooms.
Rigmor, Robert de Medallius will be there with his father, Count Leowin. Please refrain from any uncourtly antics, and remember you're there on official business. You must act accordingly.
Whatever.
Well, the scenario would go something like this. They will apprehend and arrest you both, but as Rigmor is Countess, a noble, they would need to provide evidence to support their claim. The claim being Rigmor is a pretender and is actively plotting to overthrow the Imperial throne.
Whatever.
It would have to be watertight. Any negative action against a noble would cause dissent amongst them. Cepheus would not be able to contain a revolt now as he did 2 years ago. Part of the agreement the white gold settlement of 4th Era 203, was that he would be recognized as the legitimate king of Cyrodiil and emperor of the imperial territories as long as the bandit army was incorporated into a new imperial army and distributed between the 6 houses of Cyrodiil. Bruma wasn't counted in the settlement as it was declared a free city at the time, but we still had to pay homage and legally accept Ariel Sethius as emperor, which we did at that terrible time.
Also written into the agreement after the former Count Leowin and his family were slain during the Subjugation War was a legally binding contract that no noble house be under threat of subversion and the death penalty be abolished.
Ah, the Nobility Protection Act.
The counter-contract by Cepheus was the Provincial Self-Defense Edict. Any person, no matter their social standing, drawing a weapon to harm others unless in the act of self-defense, revokes their privileges, and the persons they represent are summarily executed. Not in the Imperial City, or you'll both be killed. We will all be killed. We are fighting a different battle, Guardian, with different rules.
The worst they could do is place Rigmor in exile. However jittery they might become, the nobility would be less likely to rock the boat, as they say, than if she were executed for treason. He would hold Rigmor as a hostage in exile, to keep Bruma in check. The nobles would all demand it.
Yes, but only if the ratio was in their favor. You can count Leowin out, as the Baron is fiercely loyal to Cepheus. Leowin also has the largest army. Anvil is aligned to Leowin, as they are trade partners, and favors Cepheus for his quick response to the Red Guard nomad raiders by sending Marshal Quintus Vitalis, who commands the second largest army to permanently protect the Cyrodiil frontier against the border raiders from Hammerfell.
Skingrad and Broville, perfectly situated between the capital and the trade ports, thrive under Sethius. He has brought stability, and they would not favor uncertainty, not now. Which leaves Coral and Cheydinhal. Coral is enjoying a growth in manufacturing and timber exports. Cheydinhal is the agricultural base which supplies the whole of Cyrodiil. In fact, and I hate to say it, Sethius has brought prosperity to Cyrodiil. Although he usurped the imperial crown, he did it by right of combat, and is legally sanctioned, just as it was all those years ago when Rigmor's ancestors did exactly the same thing to Thul's the Gibbering.
So I could find myself standing trial?
Yes, my dear. You see, there's no easy fix. Not at this level of gameplay. Cyrodiil is a completely different world to the lawless wastelands of Skyrim, or anywhere else in Tamriel. It is a civilized country, where the sword now inhibits, not liberates. Any attempt to overthrow Sethius would not only be about how many you can convince to join you, but how many refuse to take part.
You see, Guardian, how Rigmor needs you. We need you, but we must be tactful and play by their rules. If we didn't think you were up to the job, Guardian, we wouldn't have sent you. But ask yourself this question. If, and it is a big if, they do know about Rigmor, and she is accused of treason, put on trial, and exiled, would you rather be languishing in an inn north of the border, oblivious to the fact she is being held in yet another prison cell, this time without a friendly Khajiit emissary to whisk her away? Because we will need someone to go in and get her if she ends up in one. I knew you would be learned enough for the task at hand.
We wouldn't want an unfortunate accident to befall her. Sethius cannot be trusted.
Friathoth, I'm scared.
Don't be, my child. You have endured much worse situations, but we will be counting on the Guardian.
We would need to be quick. Leave no trace and get out. If we could prove that Cepheus and his wife were complicit in the disappearance of Cyrodiil's children, it would be over for them.
Even Leowyn would not come to their aid, but either join the revolt or abstain.
Hey, I'm right here, you know. I don't feel very reassured about all this.
Rigmor will join you if anything happens. You will be permitted a lady-in-waiting. She will never leave you alone, right up to the point of the Guardian's arrival, to wherever they send you.
What's Carice going to do if they want to hurt or kill me?
She will be there as your witness and personal maid, a legal requirement under law. She will also defend you. She has certain qualities. More than a match for any would-be assassin. Isn't that right, Carice?
But let's not forget, what we have discussed may not even happen. Sethius might not know anything of the sort. You will both return safely, and we can all go about our lives in peace. Any evidence Court Advisor Malisem finds, if indeed there is any, will only add to our security. But both of you must be wary, and keep your wits about you. Look for signs, especially before signing the decree. The Lord Chancellor being too over-friendly. An audience with the Emperor, or his wife Morag. Friends becoming too close, Rigmor. Speak the wrong words, and you can cause a nation to fall or bring about your death. Be careful. We must bide our time, Guardian. Now, please, excuse me. I feel I must retire.
Try not to worry, Rigmor. I will represent you should the time come.
Like Friathoth said, I've endured far worse situations. And I have the Dragonborn.
Come, Carice, let us retire too. It has been a long day.
What shall I wear? A dress? Or keep my armor on? I was going to let you decide. But now I don't feel like doing anything. I don't know. Nah, maybe tomorrow. Sorry. Would you? I would like that. Fuck them? Thanks, Dragonborn. I know. Come on. I'll show you to my room here at the keep.
Need something?
I hate it here, but I'm so tired now. And after all that, I just don't care anymore. Would you mind using the chair next to my bed? I want you close to me tonight. Good night, Dragonborn.
Hey there, sleepyhead. Beautiful day. Oh, good morning, Rigmor. You sleep well? Carice and I decided on this dress. What do you think? I was thinking of wearing it at the palace. Might as well look the part. It could be the last chance I get, and if anything happens, I want to go out in style. Oh, my sweet Dragonborn. You know, all these years since I last saw you, and coming to know the secret about my past, at times I can't help but feel so helpless. I wonder sometimes, why can't I just be normal? Then why must I endure this huge weight thrust upon me? It leaves me feeling almost violated. It's like a curse. And every time I try to run away and hide from it, it always comes to find me. Every single time. Friathoth once told me about a little girl, born in the wrong time, into a world of hurt. Another poor bastard caught up in a sewer rat-infested royal cesspit not of her making. And now, at this moment, I know how scared she was feeling. How completely helpless. Alone. Her name was Kintyra. She didn't make it. You really don't have any idea, do you? And you didn't listen to a word I said. Wait for me outside the door. I need to change and pack a few things. I'll be out in a while. Come on, follow me. It's such a beautiful day, Born. I thought I would show you around a little. I want to go visit an old place I used to play. Like I promised, just for old time's sake before we head for the Imperial City. What's up? Okay, good. Follow me. Come on, chop chop, because I want to ride Ren. It's not too much further. You'll like it here. We're on the Orange Road. This road takes you all the way to Coral. Coral is amazing. I'll take you there one day. Maybe. Let's leave the horses here. See this tree? This is my tree.
I would climb up and just sit in the branches gazing out over the forest below.
Haha. Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure?
Come on, Dragonborn, you slowpoke. Over here, Dragonborn.
That's the Imperial City. Quite impressive, huh?
That's it over there, you know. The Great Forest, the one I told you about that time on the way to Riften. It stretches all the way to the mountains on the border with Hammerfell. I've been meaning to come back here, but never got around to it. I guess now is as good a time as any, just in case. For old time's sake. I might not get another chance now. You know, I took it for granted when I returned home, all these places would be there for me to rediscover, like, whenever. No more running, no more hiding, but after everything, there's still no place for me to actually feel safe and belong. Seems like the crap just keeps following me everywhere I go, right? But here, that little girl is still playing amongst the trees. No one can touch me here. Sure. Let's go. Come on, Dragonborn. This way.
We mustn't go too deep. There are still wolves who live in the forest, but they mostly come out at night. When we were kids, we would come here to get out of the cold of the mountains. There should be a stream.
Listen. Can you hear it? Over there. Come on. Oh my. It's just as I remember it.
Hey, why don't you relax a while? I just want to spend a few moments with my thoughts.
Do you like the flowers, Dragonborn? No, silly me. I forgot. How could you? You're a mighty warrior.
Just kidding.
I should bring my stuff down here. Do some paintings. So I don't have to take the flowers home. It's kind of sad when they all go, you know, droopy droop droop. Hey, did you hear that? Was that a deer? Yeah, I think it was. I think it's gone now. Did you know there used to be minotaurs around here? In these woods? How cool is that, Dragonborn? They're all gone now. Poor minotaurs. Hey, a frog. Here, Froggy. Froggy, Froggy. Oh. It plopped off. Oh my days, Dragonborn. Come on, quick. Come on, sit over here, next to me. It's our den. You know, hidey hole. If we're quiet, no one will ever find us. We could stay here, live out here in the forest, forever. Shh! You must be quiet and very, very still. We're safe now. No one will ever find us here. Just indulge me. I know. Shall we go? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Promise me, Dragonborn! Promise me! If anything happens to me, if I don't make it, kill every single one of them!
Come on, let's go. almost there.
Over there. Come on.
Better. Oh. I'm sorry about back there. No, I do. It wasn't clever, or called for, or ladylike. Come on, let's book a room at the hotel.
Need something?
This is the Plaza District. It used to be called the Talos Plaza, but since the Concordat, they dropped the name. The hotel is over there. We can book a room, settle in, and I'll show you around later if you like.
Can it be true? Oh, the gods have brought you to me. I am so excited. I can't believe I'm actually standing right next to the Dragonborn. I'm your #1 fan.
Oh my.
I've followed all of your adventures and have the most extensive collection of news clippings in Cyrodiil. Everyone knows about your noble and brave deeds, Dragonborn. I just want you to know, I love you so much. I will do anything you want. Just name it. I am your eternal servant. I am your Batman. Well, if you change your mind, I'm always around. Just call, Dragonborn. Yes, call and I will be there. Bye-bye!
I can't believe that just happened. Man, that was creepy.
He's still over there. Look. He's waving. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Countess, it's an honor to have you as our guest. How can we help you today?
I require a room with 2 separate beds. One for me and one for my personal Batman. We'll be staying a few nights.
Of course, milady. I'll charge your account accordingly. The room upstairs on the left has 2 single beds and would be perfect.
Thank you.
Of course, if you require anything else, just ask. Your Batman has full access to the laundry room, located in the basement. Adjacent to the laundry room is the cesspit, so you'll also be able to empty Lady Rigmor's piss pot from under her bed.
Yeah. You see what I did there? Come on.
Man. Ah, that's better. The comforts of home. Okay. I was just kidding.
Lighten up.
Yeah, pretty impressive, huh? There's 6 main districts which surround the palace. You used to be able to access the palace gardens from all of the districts, but Sethius has since stopped all that. To get to the palace, we'll have to go through the temple district, but that's the last place we'll go. Probably for security reasons. It makes sense, really, as the temple district leads onto the waterfront. I'll show you later. But for now, Dragonborn, would you mind if I took a rest? It's been a difficult morning. Hey, I'll be okay here. Go for a wander about if you like. Wake me in about an hour. Oh, hey. You okay? No, it's okay. Let's go get something to eat. I'm starving. About a year, and it's actually Sir Robert de Medallius. Why do you ask? And what am I? The daughter of a Nord war chieftain. Your point being... Well, he hasn't let me down so far, and he's a lot of fun. Dragonborn, you know me. I like to have fun, right? I'm still young. How do you think I'll be, stuck with one of the other noble suitors? Maybe one day I will get married to a Coral or to a Shaden Hall. But right now, I don't want to worry about it. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Don't you think I know that? It's hard for me too. Hey, why don't we go grab a drink? Talk about old times. I know a great tavern just around the corner. Would you like that? Come on then, let's go.
Well met. I hope all is to your satisfaction. It's been in the family for generations. After the Great War, we had to change the name of the hotel to the Plaza Hotel, but have since restored it back to its original name with the arrival of the new emperor. When he sent the Thalmor packing, the citizens lined up and cheered. Oh, my apologies. I thought she did say... You must mean Balin. So it's true? Rumors are, Lady Rigmor has the last Dragonborn as her guardian. You must be her. You have become a folk legend around here. I can't imagine what it must be like facing up to a dragon. Or Alduin. Balin says you even entered the Oblivion Plane, twice. You're such a hero. It's amazing to meet you in person.
Don't worry, Balin is honest. Everyone jokes about him, and he makes us laugh.
I'm sorry. What? Only that when the Emperor Titus Mede II mysteriously disappeared, the Lord Chancellor Martin Blackwell believed the Dark Brotherhood was behind it. He smashed the underground ring here in Cyrodiil and had all of them tortured to death in the most horrific ways imaginable. Some say, on a dark, quiet night, you can still hear their screams from the old prison district. Rumor has it, Zethius's wife is over 300 years old and maintains her youth and beauty by drinking the blood of children. Although, if anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me, right? Oh.
Hi there.
We're almost there. With a bit of luck, we'll get a side table. Here it is, the foaming flask.
Come on, sit over here.
Well, foaming flask. Make yourselves at home.
I'll have what you're having, as long as it's got alcohol in it and strong.
Take a seat. I'll be right over. Here you go, on the house.
Thanks.
Wow, what is this stuff?
Hey, do you remember that time we got thrown out of the Bannered Mare? Yeah. I never did find out why I could do that, you know. I just kinda knew. Sometimes I wonder whatever happened to Mr. Bear. Dragonborn, whatever did happen at the top of Blacklight Tower? I meant to ask. Yeah. I couldn't move. I just froze. My stomach was all knotted up. But just knowing that he's gone, it's helped me to move on from all that back then. Sometimes I'll get a reminder, catch myself in the mirror, or roll on my back. Those were some crazy times, right? Have you seen any of the others? Cassius, Ingol, Sorella? And didn't Ingol move to the mountains with Angie? Sorella must be about 12 now. I would love to see her again. He stayed with us for a little while, helped us settle in, then moved back to Torval. He still writes sometimes and comes to visit once a year. He hasn't changed. I was a real pain in the ass. But I owe my life to that kind old Khajiit. And, of course, you. Let's get another one. What you having? The same?
Hi.
Hey there, sweetheart. Two more of the same? I'll bring them right over.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Here's to us. So, the daughter of Azura meets the defeater of Alduin. You're not going to get out of it this time, and I want to know all about it. So you could, like, say something and everybody around you drops down dead? No! Don't you dare! Oh! Har har, you kidder. So, then what happened? Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad to have you here with me again, Dragonborn. Truly. Go get another one. I'm starting to feel good.
Here you go. Now you be careful, because this is pretty potent stuff, you know.
Thank you. This might be my last chance. I'm gonna so ignore you and enjoy myself. How many times have you saved me now? Whatever. Come on, it's gotta be more than that. At least 10 times. Remember when we had to wear those disguises? And I said you looked good in a dress? Well, do they? Oh, oh my. Yeah. Oops. I think I'm a bit tipsy.
Watch out when you go outside. The old special bloke kicks in with a breath of fresh air.
Yes?
Good evening.
Hello! Make way for the Countess of Bruma!
Oi, keep the bloody noise down.
Why don't you look where you're going? Dragonborn, are you swaying all over the road, or is it just me? Hey, there's the hotel! What the hell was that stuff? Thankfully, it seems to be wearing off a bit. Here we are! Dragonborn!
Hello. Hello. Can I help you?
We made it. Okay. Dragonborn, wait. What? Gods, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry, Dragonborn. The room is spinning. What happened last night? My head. God, we didn't... Yeah. It was just a kiss, right? Can you wait downstairs while I change? I'm going to need to look the part. I just want to get this over with, either way. My Lord Dragonborn, would you kindly escort me to the ball? Come on, follow me.
Halt. Access to the Emperor's Way is closed. State your identity and business here.
Countess Rigmor of Bruma, and this is...
No need, milady. I knew it had to be you. Please enter. Everyone is assembled in the Imperial Chamber. I'll have the Lord Chancellor informed you have arrived.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yoo-hoo!
It's that creepy guy again. He's coming over.
Well met, my fine Dragonborn. I'm filled with such joy to see you once again. Oh, my cheeks are glowing. How are you on this fine day? I could sing you a song, shine your shiny bits, anything for you. Just name it and I will do your bidding. You cannot imagine just how excited I am to just be in your presence. I am such a lucky, lucky boy. Of course. Countess Rigmor of Bruma. How rude of me. Please forgive me.
Balin, get back to your work.
Well, have a nice and happy day. Until next time.
Maybe he's just a harmless guy, Dragonborn. Okay, he's a bit weird, you know? Come on, who doesn't know about the Dragonborn, the hero of Whiterun?
He's meant to be attending the gardens here, but just stands there waving at us.
No, he's not waving at us. He's waving at you, Dragonborn.
Shoo! Scram!
Come on, let's get this over with. Don't say a word.
Rigmor, you're here at last. Words are not enough to describe how beautiful and radiant you look. Guardian General, thank you for escorting the Countess here safely. You have my sincere gratitude. Rigmor, if you please.
Aha! Finally, the mystery behind my errant son's disappearance is revealed. Countess Rigmor of Bruma, Robert has told us all about you, my lady.
Good things, I hope, Count Leowin.
Why, are there some bad things?
If there were, Count, one would expect only the most dignified behavior of a knight and gentleman.
The Countess has you over a barrel already, Bobby. Hang on tight, boy. It's going to be a rough ride. No offense, Rigmor. As you can see, these balls, as they call them, aren't really the sort of balls I understand them to be.
Father, mind your manners. Ladies are present.
I'm sorry, Count. I don't understand. Exactly which balls do you have in mind?
Who's over the barrel now, Leowin? Pray tell us, Countess, what finally brings you out of the cold?
Yes, Countess. Join us at the table. We have so much to catch up on. How's
Guardian,
your mother?
might I have a word in private? It concerns Rigmor. It was something that was said over dinner last night. We've all been here for a few days, and heard Rigmor had arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, she didn't attend last night, and the Counts were becoming agitated. They just want her to sign the decree so they can all go home. Some of the Counts do not recognize Rigmor as nobility. They say she is a commoner. I, of course, defended her honor robustly. When Count Coral suggested Bruma wasn't doing enough to stop bandits sneaking through the Jarl Mountains to raid the northern counties, my father countered the complaint that as soon as Bruma signs the decree, it'll be signing away its status protected under international law as a free city. Once Ariel Sethius gets Rigmor's signature on the decree, it will legitimize his claim to the Mede dynasty and everything therein. Once he proclaims himself Titus Mede III, he will own Bruma. It will no longer be a free city. And my father told them the Emperor has plans for Bruma, and they should no longer be concerned. That, I'm afraid, I don't know. Because, Guardian, I love Rigmor with all my heart. And if anything were to befall her, I would never forgive myself. She has changed my life completely, and I intend to marry her. So I have a plan to protect her honor until that time comes. Decree or no decree. As you know, my father is the Count of Leowen. He commands the largest force, but is loyal only to Sethius, as am I. If the Emperor does indeed have any plans for Bruma that could affect the House of Rigmor, if I were to publicly propose, and she were to accept my hand in marriage, we could rule the county together as Count and Countess of Bruma. Any plans the Emperor had, he would seriously have to reconsider, or come to naught. Is Rigmor not worth it? Guardian, you know her as well as I. Our engagement has been a long time coming. Look at these stuck-up so-called nobles fawning over her as we speak, with sweet-sounding words. Don't think for one moment I am ignorant to the fact that they feel the same way about Father and I. In their eyes, we too are also commoners, bandits, scum from the Highlands. Rigmor and I were meant to be together. It's our destiny, our fate. And no noble or even Emperor is going to get between us. When you have a private moment, tell Rigmor of my plans, that my love is true. Because when she signs that document, her life may be in danger. And I intend to be the knight in shining armor that saves the day and our future together. It would be for the best interests of all present that she accept. I don't want to surprise or embarrass her, or take any chances. Thank you, Guardian. You won't regret this. I never forget who my friends are.
Aha! Bobby, come and join us. So, when are you going to pop the question to this beautiful damsel?
Count Leowen, please leave the poor Countess alone. Note how she blushes. Sir Robert and the Countess would make such an excellent match, don't you think?
All in good time, Lady Coral.
Guardian, we are dining. Okay. Please excuse me for one moment. Dragonborn, what? Yes, it's the decision we made. We all agreed on it. The Emperor will rule supreme. What plans? I just want to sign the damn thing and go home, nothing more. Go on. Oh, the gods, the idiot. What is he thinking? Tell me you're kidding, right? Yes, I do. Of course. Cepheus wouldn't dare touch me if I was engaged to Bobby. Oh, bless his heart. Of course I will accept. Tell him it's a yes, Dragonborn. This is our way out, my way out. This nightmare ends right now.
So tell us, Lady Rigmor, why has Bruma had such a change of heart? Considering the circumstances, surely Bruma is better off remaining a free city?
Bruma has decided to sign the noble decree and join the 6 counties of Cyrodiil, making a 7th. Therefore returning to the fold, exemplifying the county of Bruma's loyalty to the Empire, so as to legitimize the title of our beloved Emperor, Titus Mede III.
Talking of which, Lord Chancellor, I had hoped to make haste as to signing the document. Bruma wishes only the best for our county, and the continuity of the Empire. And of course, the coronation of our Emperor.
Unfortunately, the Emperor is unavailable to join us at present and wishes me to convey his sincere apologies. Please help yourselves to the refreshments provided, then return to your guest rooms here at the palace until the reschedule has been confirmed. This should take place tomorrow. The Emperor thanks you all for your patience, continued support, and understanding. If my Lady Rigmor would be so kind as to follow me, as so only to be acquainted with her designated quarters.
Need something?
My lady, as I have conveyed to our other noble guests, the Emperor wishes you all to remain here at the palace until the signing of the decree and the subsequent coronation have taken place. Then you will be free to return to Bruma as you see fit. An adjacent room for your companion is provided in suite, as stated in the agreement. I do apologize for any inconvenience caused, and hope your stay here will be a pleasant one, as best it can be. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank you for finally attending, and would like you to convey my respects to Lady Sigun upon your return. Please, feel free to return to our guests.
Thank you, Lord Chancellor. You have been so kind. Be assured, your respects will be conveyed as you wish. Ugh, now I remember why I liked living at the Roxy Inn so much. I know, right? It can't be much fun for Blackwell having an icicle permanently stuck up his ass. Friathoff. Although some of it I picked up from Malsam's constant bitching and whining. Are you kidding? I'm gonna rest here for a while. All that back there has drained me. Ugh!
Good night, Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, wake up. It's time to go. Time to sign the decree. They're waiting for us in the Imperial Chamber.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, I feel relieved, but a little nervous, I guess. Dragonborn, what's wrong? Dragonborn... Okay. I'm sure he will. Then we can all go home. What will you do? As commander of the garrison, you can stay at Castle Bruma with us. I would like that. After you, Dragonborn.
Halt. Access to the Emperor's Way is closed. State your identity and business here.
Countess Rigmor of Bruma, and this is...
No need, milady. I knew it had to be you. Please enter. Everyone is assembled in the Imperial Chamber. I'll have the Lord Chancellor informed you arrived.
Thank you.